Hello, I am Drake the Snake from Nanotopia TV. For a lot of our regular viewers, you might be surprised that there are no fun shenanigans in this video. I thought that a video like Greenprint crafting just needs to be a little bit more cut and dry, because there is a lot of information and I didn't want it to get lost in all of the fun. But don't worry, we will go back to our fun antics in all of our other videos. Anima armor will be a crucial tool for playing the Green Rabbit game. To craft an anima armor, it will be a journey, starting first with crafting a Greenprint. From there, and with a future release, you will craft individual components of the armor, then ultimately fuse them into a full anima armor to play the game. Today I am going to show you how to craft a Greenprint. Once other elements of armor crafting are released, we will surely make another video on that too, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There are two ways you can craft a Greenprint, either by using a 3D figure or 4-component crafting. All Greenprint crafting will also have a Selenium cost. First, let's talk about 3D figure Greenprint crafting, then 4-component crafting, and as we go through this we will talk about how much Selenium each craft will cost. You will get 5 attempts a day to craft with a 3D figure of each rarity, which means 5 for commons, 5 for uncommons, etc. Your first attempt every day will be successful regardless of the rarity of the 3D figure. The second attempt will have a 15% failure rate, and every attempt after that will add 10%, reaching 45% on your 5th attempt. However, for every 3D figure of the same rarity that you own that is not on cooldown, we will talk about cooldowns in a second, the failure rate will decrease by 2% up to a maximum of 10%. If on your second crafting attempt you own 5 3D figures that are not on cooldown, your failure rate will drop from 15% to 5%. On every successful attempt, your 3D figure will go on cooldown for 24 hours. During those 24 hours, you will not be able to use the same 3D figure for crafting again or staking it. If you choose to sell it, you can. However, it will remain on cooldown for the purchaser. Green Rabbit will be launching an interface sometime shortly after the drop, where rabbits will be able to look up assets before purchase to determine if it's on cooldown or not. On a failed attempt, the 3D figure will go on cooldown for 12 hours. Either way, if you would like to use your 3D figure again or have it available for staking, you will have to pay a Selenium cost that will let you buy it out of cooldown. The cost will decrease with each hour the item remains in cooldown. This is the case for any item that is put on cooldown, be it from a successful or an unsuccessful craft. The cost applied will be made available very shortly in a green paper update. Instead of using a 3D figure, you can also use 4 components to craft your Greenprint: a diorama, an action image, a totem coin, and a lore tablet. You can mix and match rarities if you want, but the higher rarities you use, the higher the chance to receive a higher rarity Greenprint. With 4-component crafting, due to the fact that the rarity types can and likely will be mixed in many cases, you can make a total of 7-component crafting attempts per day, regardless of the rarities used in those crafts. Your first 4-component craft of a 24-hour window is guaranteed to succeed, just like your first 3D figure craft of any given rarity in a 24-hour window. Every attempt after that adds a failure rate of 8%, with no way to reduce it. And just like the 3D figures, if attempts are successful, all 4 NFTs will go onto a cooldown for 24 hours, but if it fails, the cooldown will be 12 hours, with an option of paying Selenium to unlock the NFTs from cooldown, whether successful or unsuccessful. Crafting a Greenprint not only needs a 3D figure or 4 components, it also requires Selenium. The amount of Selenium required to craft a 3D figure or 4 components will equal 12 hours worth of staking power of all of the NFTs used for the attempt, for both the 3D figure and of the 4 components. Starting with the second attempt, you will require more power to craft and will need to lease Shell Processing Unit, SPU for short, for an extra fee of 5% of the total Selenium cost of your first craft. Every attempt after the second, the SPU cost doubles, so if the second attempt cost you 1000 Shell in SPU, then the third will cost you 2000 and the fourth will cost you 4000. On a failed craft, you will be refunded the base Selenium cost, but the NFTs you used in the attempt will be on cooldown for 12 hours, and any SPU cost you paid will not be refunded. On a successful craft, your base Selenium cost and your SPU cost will be consumed, and you'll receive a Greenprint NFT with an anima totem and stats attributed to it. In the future, once armor crafting is released, you will be able to use the Greenprint NFT to craft anima armor. If you want to know more about each of the stats of your Greenprint and how they are calculated and how to craft better armor in the future, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you get notified when the video drops over the next few days. I will also mention that the auxiliary slot is visible on the crafting screen. This is something brand new and not previously mentioned by Green Rabbit. Expect to receive an update on this in another video very shortly, as its use will be very important.